What's going on, guys? This is Mr. DeLorian, a brand new video. Welcome to this week's The Walking Dead reveal. In this video, we will break down the 10 to 12 images we got previewing some big moments from season 10 of The Walking Dead coming very soon. So let's hop into these images because they are really cool. So the first image shows Daryl and Carol on his motorcycle and everything. Like he's kind of looking off into the distance at something, or like they're riding. I'm not 100% sure and everything, but on the Facebook comments, there's a lot of people saying Carol and Daryl like they're not going to get together this season, which I'm not 100% sure and everything, but just a lot of people are like happy to see them kind of back together in their own kind of like duo. In our second image, we see Michonne and Magma out in the woods, kind of looking at something, a bit confused also. Oh no, a lot of people in a lot of these images are actually looking very confused off into the distance at something. In our third image, we see Yumiko kind of laying down at what looks like a corpse with her like signature bow and arrow, kind of like, and I see tins and cans off in the distance, so I wonder if this is like a camp or whatever, like to alert people like or someone when someone else is nearby. In the next image, we see Daryl and Michonne walking through what looks like Oceanside because of the sand and, you know, kind of like the gates and everything, and how there's two women in the back that we don't really that we haven't seen at any of like the other communities, at least like so far in season 9 or anything from what we've seen. Then this next image is actually pretty worrying because it shows Michonne and Judith and everything, but Michonne has a very scared and concerned face looking up at something, and I think they're in Oceanside yet again, telling by kind of like the atmosphere of kind of like in the woods and everything, because we see a lot of branches and like leaves and everything off to the side. Could this be an attack from the Whispers? Possibly, and probably. Also in the comments like of this like one picture, I think she's like, someone said she's looking at the chopper that took Rick, which I don't doubt, considering that also, well, it's a very rare possibility that that is like the situation or anything, but it does show on a walkie-talkie a green light, meaning someone could be talking, and it could be Jadis, you know, telling Michonne like, oh hey, we're here and everything. So it definitely is possible. Now this is probably the best image that we've gotten and everything, which is basically a in-war picture of basically Daryl, a character that I can't exactly identify, Carol, and I forgot what her name is. I know she's, I think, a kingdom person, and Michonne all in the woods or anything, probably during or after or at the beginning of some form of like battle or whatever. I think it's really cool, like the fire and everything, all the walkers, and I see actually a bunch of people in the background and everything. Like all the fire just looks so cool. And what's weird actually is if you kind of like look like behind like the character that I said, but I couldn't really identify what her name was, you would kind of see what looks like a tank and everything. Is this a flamethrower? Because that's, I don't know why, but as I'm looking at this, everything looks like there's a tube coming from it, and it looks like this could possibly be a flamethrower. There's also one near Daryl, and yet again, these could be flamethrowers that they're using everything to start fires in the woods to go against the Whispers and everything and to kill walkers faster. I don't know, it could be it. So yeah, there's a lot of people fighting in the background, lots of like war and everything. I think I see like the character that yet again that I said I couldn't identify. I think she's holding a gun, which is something that we have not seen a lot in like, you know, season 9, mainly because a lot of people are using, you know, like just normal like hand combat-ish weapons or whatever, or bow and arrows, mainly because I guess they're just like a very big shortage on like bullets or anything. Like they have the guns, they just don't have bullets. Then the next image, we get some walkers heading towards what looks like, since it's in the woods or anything, it looks like they're heading towards like the group that we just saw in the picture. I think they're heading towards them, and this is what they're fighting, which is cool. I don't think I see like any whispers out of this or anything. I think I see like a couple, considering that it looks like, you know, there's ripped off faces, and you could tell because of like, it doesn't look like the skin's attached to what's like in like, you know, inside the mask. Then the next image, we see like kind of Negan picking some like, you know, crops from the like, you know, the farm, and then we kind of see this kid like right behind Negan, and I don't know why, but I'm getting just like some kind of like comic vibes from this situation, because Negan looks like he's kind of like looking like interested about what the kid just said to him, like he just heard him and he's like, oh, okay, that's interesting. And what's kind of weird though is this the kid that Negan kills at the Whisperer bore? But at the same time, it probably isn't, because this kid doesn't look familiar at all, and I don't think he has anyone who really died near him, because this kid does not look familiar at all. Yet again, it could be it and everything, and he might have lost someone that we don't even know that he even knew, but definitely interesting, like besides all that. And in the next image, we see Sadiq, Eugene, and Gabriel, the three kind of like, you know, trio of dads and everything, all walking towards somewhere, most likely like a shot that we saw in the trailer, how they're all kind of walking towards like a meeting or whatever, I don't know, definitely somewhere in Alexandria. And that was all the images. So a lot of these images were very like definitely very revealing of some big moments in this like season, especially with the shot of, you know, Michonne looking off in the distance very confused with Judith, all the way to basically this huge battle that's going on inside the woods, anything with fire, possible flamethrowers, and just lots of people and lots of walkers, and definitely probably some like whispers, which I'm definitely very interested to see where this scene is going to go and everything, because this is going to be a huge battle scene, definitely, because there's like tons of moments in the trailer that show like in the woods on fire and all this other stuff. So I think this is going to be a huge battle sequence, which I'm definitely interested to see. So yeah, but that was kind of all the images and everything. I'll try to leave a link down below to where you guys could go check out these images yourself and make, you know, kind of interpretations of like, you know, the images and what you guys think is happening in them. Do you guys think they're flamethrowers actually in the woods sequence? And yep, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, make sure to video a big fat thumbs up and subscribe for more Walking Dead stuff. And I see you guys later. Peace, my amigos, and peace out.